Well, all right now, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing some more recipe ideas today. Now this recipe that we're doing today, it's not a advanced recipe. If you're an advanced chef or you're a mother or father that's been making these kind of meals for years, you know about this stuff. But one day out there might be some kid in a college dorm room somewhere far away or something that could actually look this recipe up and get a good idea out of it. But anyways, I'm just going to show y'all what I like to make. It's just, I need to get content on the channel, and these are the things that I enjoy eating. So if you want an idea, maybe this will inspire somebody. Anyways, we're going to be adding to the tuna playlist today. Not that there's just a tuna. I have a recipe idea playlist, but I have quite a few tuna recipes, and I actually have a couple more that I know of, I think of I could add in there. But we're going to be making a simple tuna casserole today. So stick with me, stay tuned, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of stuff. But remember, I got a lot of variety coming at you. I got chainsaw videos, firewood videos, car maintenance, and I do mix in some recipe ideas because I do like the good food. So here we go. Let's get going on this recipe here. Okay, first things first, we want to get some noodles going, and I got some boiling water, and I'm going to put some salt in there for the noodles. Okay, so I like to use egg noodles for this recipe. You could probably use other pasta if that's what you had, but I like the egg noodles. So you could use a wide range of pasta. Maybe some like elbow macaroni or something would be good in there, or some spiral pasta or something, but I like the egg noodles, so we're going to be using the egg noodles today. You want to get that boiling, and I just pour about, whatever, half a bag, 3/4 of a bag in, depending upon how much you want to make. Okay, so in with the egg noodles now. I'm going to put a lot in. I want a lot of casserole, so I put almost the whole bag in there, and I give those 10 minutes. Now I guess it is true that you wouldn't have to cook these quite all the way, because they will cook a little bit more when you put it in the oven. Okay, so we got the noodles going, and next we're going to go ahead and make our filling for the casserole. Now forgive me, because I just kind of wing this. I maybe put something different in it just about every time. It's usually pretty similar though, so we're gonna get to going on that. Now what I do with the filling, I started doing is I cook the filling in a pan and put it on like medium and just get that going while the pasta's going there. That way, when you combine it into a casserole dish, everything's already pre-cooked pretty much. All you gotta do is melt the cheese. You can just cook the noodles and get them, you know, al dente or whatever the heck the word is, just about done, and then put the cooked noodles in, and then add cold ingredients and mix it all up, and then put the casserole in the oven. But it takes, you know, 25 to 30 minutes that way. The way I do it, if you get it in the pan and get it warmed up, you just mix it up and melt the cheese. So it just cooks a lot faster. I've been enjoying that way a lot better. I mean, you can do it in 10 minutes or less. So I'm going to preheat the oven to about 420 or so, and go ahead and get this thing whipped up, and then we'll combine it and add some cheese and throw it in the oven. Okay, now we're going to add 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in here. 1, 2. And next we're going to add some tuna, 2 cans of tuna. Alright, now we're going to spice it up a little bit here. I got a little soy sauce. I'm going to put that right on my tuna just to give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of color there. And some Old Bay right on the tuna as well. Put some Old Bay in there. And we got some minced onion. Throw some of that. Now you could just use onion powder. I'm using minced onion. Onion powder is fine. I just happened, my grocery store had this, so I'm using that now. And you want to put some garlic powder in there. And some pepper. Now my pepper shaker has broken on me, my automatic one, so I'm back to using the manual pepper mill here. That thing lasted a long time, but there's a piece of plastic in the bottom of it that breaks the pepper up, and that thing just broke off the other day and went in my food when I was cooking. So we don't have the automatic pepper shaker anymore. Now just a little salt. There's a lot of salt in that soy sauce. We'll add a little salt in there. And stir that up and see how we're looking here. And that's going to be our casserole filling to mix with the noodles. All right, now there's our filling getting going. We're just going to heat that up and let it get hot while our noodles are cooking. And over here we have our noodles going, just boiling away there. All right, and that's pretty much it. I'll check back in with you guys in 2 seconds here. All this needs to do is finish cooking, and then we'll throw it in the oven and melt some cheese on it. Now, something else that needs to happen right now is my cat likes to have the leftover tuna. So we'll give the cat the leftover tuna because she likes to have that. So I kind of save a little bit in here and let the cat have it. She's in there going nuts already. She was meowing a minute ago, so she'll be ready to eat this. I let her just lick these cans clean a lot of times. I don't think there's any sharp edges on them, so she does okay with them, but we'll just give her a little dab of tuna here now. And she hears me in there. All right, now everybody, Mabby's had her tuna. Everything's coming along real good. The noodles are done, so we're ready to combine this stuff. I'll be right back with you. Well, here we go now. I got a casserole pan out. I got my larger pan so I can have room to stir this stuff. And I got my noodles ready, and I got the mixture going. So there's my casserole pan, and this is kind of bubbling a little bit. That's ready, and I got my noodles in the sink here. So I'm going to go ahead and combine this stuff, and we'll be off to the races now. Okay, so take your cooked noodles and throw those in there. And then take your tuna mixture that we made and throw that in there. And I'm also going to add a little Parmesan cheese in there. Put some Parmesan cheese on it. I think that sounds like a good idea. Now all you got to do is mix this up and add some cheddar cheese on top, and we'll be almost ready to eat. Just throw that in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, so we're all mixed up there. I'm gonna put the rest of this Parmesan cheese on here. That's about gone and it's about expired. So we'll go ahead and use that. And then I top it with cheddar cheese. Throw some cheddar cheese on that puppy now, and that's some good eating stuff right there. I'm telling you what now. So all we got to do, because everything's cooked, like I said, we'll just throw that in the oven until the cheese is melted. You can get it as brown as you like. There's no science, just melt the cheese a little bit. Everything's safe to eat. So I like a lot of cheese on it. And now throw that bad daddy in the oven and we're ready to go. Okay, my oven is already preheated, so we're just going to throw this right in there, and you can put a lid on it if you think it's going to splatter, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's only going in there for 10 minutes. That's another good thing about pre-cooking it, is you can just throw it in there for 10 minutes. Maddie, get off of the tripod. Hey. All right. Oh, my cat likes to bump the tripod. She drives me nuts. I love the little critter, but yesterday she ate the charger to my computer, and every time I turn the tripod on, she waits until I hit record and then comes over and starts rubbing on the tripod. It's just so lovely. She's so cute sometimes and such a pain in the butt about 10% of the rest of the time. So anyways now, as I was saying, I don't even cover that up with a lid on it, because you cook it at oops, I turned the oven off on accident. you cook it at 420, 425 or something for 10 minutes, it's not really going to be explosively violently boiling over. If you don't heat the ingredients up before and you combine it all cold and then put cheese on it and cook it, first of all, your cheese can burn. Second of all, that stuff really has to boil, and it'll be in there for 30 to 40 minutes or so, and you will boil over. So I would put a lid on it if you plan on doing it cold and cooking it a longer time, because it just gets hot and it'll get all over your oven. Just a little side note there. So anyways, I'm going to give that 10 minutes and it'll be done. And now I also want to mention, for whatever reason, I like to eat this stuff with Italian dressing on it, but only the day after. Like after it's been in the refrigerator overnight, if I microwave it and put a little Italian dressing on it, I really like that for some reason. But when it's fresh, for some reason, I don't like the Italian dressing as much. I don't know, it's a weird thing, but keep that in mind. You might want to put a little Italian dressing on that when you reheat this puppy. Okay, everybody. Now, that's been in the oven about 12 minutes and we're good to go. And that's it for the show. So here we go. Now, this cheese is nice and bubbly. I didn't get it to where the cheese is brown. You could put it under the broiler for a minute if you wanted to, but that's fine with me. That's good and well done. That's why we cooked everything beforehand. And it's ready to eat right now. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to probably have a little scoop of this. And like I said, after you reheat it, try a little Italian dressing on, a little golden Italian on that. For some reason, I like doing that. But anyways, see you guys next time.